سبيل الدموع سبيل.
Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters in Islam. Today I'm going to speak about obedience to parents. Now, before starting the main points, I'll tell you a small story, and which is written in the books of Hadith. The Messenger of Allah is reported to have mentioned a story of three men. So we'll start the story. One day, when they were out walking out, just normally walking, then a sudden heavy storm forced them to take shelter in a mountain cave. The lashing rain and the strong wind rolled down a huge piece of stone which covered the mouth of the cave, which was not very wide, therefore it became blocked. And three of the men were shut in the cell. They grew worried and began to think to find a way out of that dark prison. They said to one another, "Recollect the acts of your kindness you have done merely for sake of Allah, and call on Allah on their accounts. Perhaps Allah will remove the stone." The effect of the dua. One of the three men said, "O Allah, my parents had been very old. I have small children to feed. I used to gaze goats and sheep, earn a living to support them. Every day on coming back home, I used to milk the animals and offer it first to my parents before giving anything to my children to eat. But one day I returned home very late in the evening. My parents had gone to sleep. I milked the animals as usual and went to offer. I did not awaken them for fear of disturbing their sweet sleep. I stood near them, thinking where they might get up to drink it, but they did not. The whole night passed. I continued standing near them till daybreak. O Allah, if I did this merely your sake, your pleasure, make an opening for us, so that we may see the sky through it. His dua was soon answered, and accepted, and the stone was removed, and that was making an opening for them to see the sky. And the second and the third person also narrated their good deeds, and the stone was removed. They were able to go home. Now, the moral of the story is that we should always respect our parents. No matter, there are many stories, not only in Islam, in other ones, and if I wait to narrate all of them, it'll take the whole day. So, now when we speak about the value of serving the parent, the value is the great sight of Allah. That means when you serve your parents, Allah likes it, Allah loves it, and you get like a sawab. But then, what are your parents' pleasure is Allah's pleasure. Your mother's pleasure is Allah's pleasure. Your father's pleasure is Allah's pleasure. So we have very good. And now there is one more hadith about Prophet Muhammad narrated that paradise is under the feet of mothers. That's how good the feet of the mother lies paradise. Like that for fathers even. Allah's pleasure, no, father's pleasure is the pleasure of Allah. That how is the value. And parents are the easiest door to Jannah. When you serve them, when you do sawab things and never like disturb them or disobey is forbidden, it's haram. Obey your parents, never say no to them for something they ask you to do. Help them in every possible way. You may help them doing household jobs, running errands, and keeping the house clean. Respect their opinion and pray for them, whether they are alive or dead. And we got one more famous hadith. As I said, that parents are the easiest door to Jannah. So one of the Sahabis of our messenger, he said, Ya Rasulullah, he was crying because his father died. And then he said, Ya Rasulullah, I'm not crying because just my father just died. I'm crying because my easiest door to Jannah has been shut. Thank you. Bye. Assalamu alaikum.